आत्मा तु सततं प्राप्तः अप्यप्राप्तवदविद्यया avidyaya it should be in Ramakrishna Mission book. If it is avidya, change it to avidyaya. Tannache praptavad bhati swakantha bharanam yatha Thanau purushavad bhrantya krita brahmani jivata jivasya tatvike rupe tasmin drishte nivartate तत्त्वस्वरूपानुभवात् उत्पन्नं ज्ञानमञ्जसा अहं ममेति च ज्ञानम् बाधते दिग्भ्रमादिवत् Jnana-phalam is being pointed out in all these shlokas. And when we say Jnana-phalam, it means the phalam of the knowledge which has been made free from samshaya and viparyaya. Through mananam and nididhyasanam. The idea is that jnanam is jnanam only when it is free from all types of doubts. Nissamshaya jnanameva jnanam ityuchyate. Because as long as samshayam is there, jnanam will not be allowed to give liberation. As long as samshayam is there, jnanam will not be allowed to fructify into moksha. Jnanam will be stultified by the doubt. And that is why samshayam is called a pratibandha. Pratibandha means obstacle. And as long as obstacles are there, jnanam will be there inside, but the shanti will not be there. Because at crucial moments, we begin to doubt Vedanta itself. In the quiz, answers will be correctly given. So I will be able to answer all the questions of Vedanta, but it would not have entered into my heart because in one corner of the intellect, I question the whole thing. And therefore, samshaya is a pratibandha to knowledge, and as long as samshaya is there, knowledge will not be allowed to bless me. And samshaya sahita jnanam is called sapratibandhaka jnanam, jnanam with obstacle. And like samshayam, there is another obstacle also, that is our old habits, which we call as viparyayaha, which is also another obstacle. And as long as this obstacle also is there, Jnanam will remain in one corner of my intellect, and my behavior like kama, like krodha, like irritation, like depression, all of them will continue. A peculiar combination. வெயிலும் மழையும் சொல்லப்போ வரும் தெரியுமோ, காக்கைக்கும் குருக்கனுக்கும் கல்யாணம் எல்லாம் சொல்லுவாள். So we have got a peculiar stage where Vedanta has been understood. Still irritation, anger, jealousy, depression, sorrow, fear, anxiety, poruma, இதெல்லாம் இருக்கும். And this is called the obstacle. And then also the jnanam is called what? Sapratibandhaka jnanam. Mananam is to remove the pratibandham called samshayaha. And nididhyasanam is to remove the pratibandham called habitual reaction. Consciously I remove anger. Consciously I remove irritation when provocation comes. Ippa arukkum anger kadayadu. When it comes. And once these two pratibandhas are gone, then alone the knowledge becomes what? Sapratibandhaka jnanam becomes apratibandhaka jnanam. Sava ava podanathirla. And you should remember, whenever we use the word jnanam, it means apratibandhaka jnanam. Jnanam deserves the name jnanam only when it is apratibandhaka jnanam. So light irukkaanu kettuttu current irukkaanu separate ah kekka vendam. Because the idea is light will be light only when the power is there. Otherwise, as long as the power is not there, the light is not going to be useful. Similarly here also, jnanam will light up into moksha only when there is apratibandha. And therefore, whenever I say jnana phalam, you should hereafterwards understand what jnana phalam? Apratibandhaka jnana phalam. அதுக்கு வந்து அந்த நேரம் சொன்னேன், ஞான பலம் சொன்னதும் உங்க மனசுல இது வரணும். Okay. What is the phalam? We have been seeing. He has got Advaita Drishti, he has got Purnatva Drishti, he has got Jagan Mithyatva Drishti, etc. Now continuing. Samyak Vijnanavan Yogi Svatmanyevakhilam Jagat Ekam cha sarvamatmanam Ikshate jnana chakshusha. So here also the vision of a jnani is being said. That is, how does he look at the world? Samyak Vijnanavan Yogi. Vijnanavan means jnani, the one who has got Vijnanam. Vijnanam na aparoksha jnanam. Vi visheshena. Veda Rahita Jnanam is Vijnanam. And the word Samyak indicates it is free from Samshayaha, Dridham Nartam. So, Vijnanavan, Shravanam Banniyachu, Theriyarade. Samyak Ingarthilende, Mananam Banniyachu, Theriyarade. Apram Yogi indicates he has done Nididhyasanam also. Yogaha means Nididhyasanam. Yogi means the one who has done Nididhyasanam also. Therefore, he doesn't have Viparita Bhavana also. So, Samyak Vijnanavan Yogi, Samshaya Viparyaya Rahita Jnani. Ikshate. Ikshate means he sees. What does he see? Akhilam Jagat Swatmani Eva Ikshate. He sees the whole universe as resting in himself. So, Swa Atmani Eva Akhilam Jagat, the entire universe. This is not a new idea. He has already said this in the previous, not in the previous sloka, before that, that Drishyam, Atman Nevakhilam Drishyam, Pravilapayan, he said. In that sloka, we have already seen that. I don't remember the number. Anyway, whatever be the number. So, Drishya Pravilapanam, I said there. So, instead of the word Drishyam, he now uses the word Jagat. That is, the whole Anatma Prapancha is a Karyam of me, the Atma. And since it is Karyam, it doesn't have an existence separate from me, the Karanam. Therefore, it is Nama Rupa Matram Vacharambhanam. So, since the Jagat is Nama Rupa, since the Jagat is Mithya, it doesn't have an independent existence. Vishwam Darpana Drishyamana Nagari Tulyam Nija Antargatam. So, Swatmanyeva Khilam. In the 6th chapter of the Gita, we saw Sarva Bhutastham Atmanam Sarva Bhutani Cha Atmani. Adha Sarva Bhutani Jagat Swatmani, in himself. Okay. Here what type of Atma? Jivatmani va, Paramatmani va. As long as he remains as Jivatma, he will not say the world is in me. He will be saying what? I am in the world. So as long as I am wave, I will say I am born in the ocean. I am existing in the ocean. I will resolve into the ocean as a wave. But once I know I am the water, the very content, I can say the very ocean is existing in me only. There is no wave or ocean without me. Therefore, whether I am in the ocean or whether ocean is in me depends upon what? My own vision. As a wave, I am created. As water, I am creator. As Anatma, I am created. As Atma, I am creator. As subject, I am creator. As object, I am created. As Shariram, I am created. As Shariri, I am creator. Whether you want to be Shariram or Shariri, is your choice. The distance is only, no distance. Rendum pakkathula dhaan irukku. Only we have to shift the vision. You can say aham brahmasmi. Slight change. What is the distance between wave and water? No distance at all. That's a small shift in vision. We have become jnani. So simple it is. Susukham kartum avyayam. Then why did Swamiji say yesterday very difficult? Na? So when a person becomes light, loose-minded, we will say it is very difficult. And when a person gets frightened, and susukham kartum avyayam, then what is fact? Na? Fact is neither difficult nor easy. If you are prepared, it is easy. If you are unprepared, it is difficult. And therefore, whenever the student is loose-minded, takes for granted, konjam churasya dhara, nishita duratyaya, Upanishadde sollum, very difficult sollum. And when there is bhayam, then it will say what? Susukham kartum avyayam. Okay. Not only that, now all the anatma have been resolved into atma. That means there is no anatma different from atma. Vijatiya bheda has gone. But now one may think that there are so many atmas. Sajadiya bheda, one may think that is, here is one atma, there is one atma, there is one atma. That bheda also must go away. That is, once the body is resolved, then there is no difference between atma in this body and atma in the other body. Kshetrajnam chapi mam viddhi sarva kshetreshu bharata. Therefore, what is the next job? Ekancha sarvam atmanam. So, every atma, every jivatma is none other than one Paramatma only. So first, Atma, Anatma Bheda is negated, then Atma, Atma Bheda is negated. Then what is left out? Ekam eva advitiyam sajatiya vijatiya swagata bheda rahitam brahma. Okay. Does that mean that he will no more see the world? Because ikshate it is said, therefore he sees everything in himself. Does it literally mean that everything is existing in his mind? No. The idea is the sense organs will continue to see the world external only. But even though the sense organs see the world externally, his intelligence, his wisdom tells him that everything is in himself. Therefore, ekatva darshanam is not with the physical eyes. Ekatva darshanam is with the wisdom eye. Jnana chakshusha ikshate. Like what? I continue to see the waves, but even while seeing the waves, I say there is no wave. That is what is the greatness of Advaitam. And that is why Advaitam is difficult also. Because seeing the plurality, Advaitam says there is no plurality. That is why Vishishtadvaitam is appealing, because we see the plurality, they say there is plurality, no problem. Dvaitin also agrees with our perception, no problem. Whereas Advaitin says, even when you see plurality, there is no plurality. How? It is because of the wisdom eye. That is what we call as the third eye of wisdom. Divya chakshuhu, jnana chakshuhu, pashyate, drishyate. Like the scientist who tells everything is nothing but the same proton, neutron, electron alone. All different types of metals, gold or silver, all of them. The diamond also is called a type of coal only. Coal slightly changed becomes diamond. And in fact they are even making artificial diamond. Suppose a chemistry person lectures that coal and diamond are one and the same. After the talk you go to him and say, let us exchange your diamond with my coal. No, he won't agree. That means what? Vyavaharika bhedam saha api pashyati. Then ekatvam is what? It is scientific knowledge. Similarly, Advaita knows differences are superficial, but the identity is a fact. So, jnana chakshusha ikshate. Continuing. Atmai vedam jagat sarvam. Atmanonyanna vidyate. Mrudo yadvadghatadini. Swatmanam sarvamikshate. So there is a correction in Chinmaya Mission book. Atmai Vedam it should be. Atmai Vedam, not Nedam. If it is Vedam only, it is correct. There also there may be old edition, new edition, etc. If there is a mistake, you correct, that's all. Atmai Vedam, correct reading. Atma eva idam. Okay. Idam sarvam jagat atma eva. This is called Badha Samana Adhikaranyam. Sarvam khalu idam brahma. Brahmai vedam vishwamidam varishtam. The whole world is nothing but Atma. What does it mean? It is exactly like telling Sarpaha Rajjuhu Eva. The snake is nothing but rope. What does it mean? Anybody will think that it is an unintelligent statement. Illiyo, snake is rope shonna, aranal othupadu. Snake is what? Snake. Rope is what? Rope. Either you say rope is rope or snake is snake. How can a person say snake is rope? But suppose somebody tells a person snake is rope, how should you translate it? What you are falsely seeing as snake is really nothing but rope. One mithyawa irkanam, innone satyama irkanam. So what you are falsely seeing as snake is nothing but factually rope. Yat ajna drishtya sarpaha asti tadeva vigna drishtya rajjuhu asti. Similarly, Shastram says Jagat Brahma. Appadi irukka mudiyum. Jagat is Savikalpam, Brahman is Nirvikalpam, Jagat is Jadam, Brahman is Chetanam, Jagat is Anityam, Brahman is Nityam. Ittara viruddhama irukra bode, how can Shruti say Jagat is Brahma? The idea is this: what you are falsely seeing as Jagat is nothing but factually Brahman. Which means Jagat is an error. a superimposition, a kalpana, a swapna. So, sarvam idam jagat atma eva, anatma nasti. Okay. If the jagat is not there, then how do I see the jagat, the world? And that is why we don't say the world is not there. Adha sonnalum thappu. Because if a person says world is not there, then the question will come, how do I see it? But at the same time, we cannot say world is there also. If the world is there, Shruti cannot negate it. What is there factually cannot be negated. What is not there cannot be seen. Parunga world node sthitiya. What is there cannot be negated, whereas Shruti negates the world. Or take the sarpam itself. We are negating the sarpaha, the snake. For the Kelvi, snake is sat or asat. Snake is there or not. If I say snake is there, you cannot negate it. If I say snake is not there, you cannot experience it. Sat chet na badhyeta, asat chet na pratiyeta. Irkana negate panna vazhi illai, illayana paaka vazhi illai. Namma paakom serom, negatum pandrom. Appa ennadhu adu? It is neither sat nor asat. It is called mithya. So world is neither non-existent because it is experience, nor it is existent because it is negatable, and therefore what? It is mithya, an error, a brahma. Every error is mithya. Every error is mithya. Whether it is pratibhasika error or vyavaharika bhranti, sarvaha api bhrantayaha mithya rupaha eva. Mithya na anartham irukku solla vazhillai, illai ennu solla vazhillai anartham. Okay, sarvam idam jagat atmaiva. Atmanaha anyat kinchana na vidyate. There is nothing other than Atma. That means there is no Anatma at all. Then why should Shruti talk about Atma, Anatma, Viveka? Because the people are seeing Anatma. From the standpoint of the people, Shruti uses the word Anatma. From Shruti's standpoint, there is no such thing called Anatma at all. It is like what? Suppose a person is seeing a snake upon the rope, and there is another person, the Guru, who sees the rope as rope. Now Guru is telling the Shishya that the snake is nothing but rope. Now when Guru uses the word snake, it does not mean Guru accepts the snake. Then why at all Guru uses the word snake? Because Shishya is seeing a snake temporarily coming down to the level of the Shishya and temporarily accepting that there is a snake, because in Guru's drishti there is no snake at all. Even the word snake doesn't exist for him. But because the Shishya has got a false perception, temporarily accepting the false perception, he says, the snake that you are seeing is nothing but rope. Similarly, in Shruti's vision, Atma Anatma Vivekathukku scope kadayadu. Because there is no such thing called Anatmata. Still, the samsari is mistaking the Atma as Anatma. Therefore, Ajna Drishtya Anatma Asti. Shruti Drishtya Anatma Nasti. And therefore, what does Shruti do? Shruti comes down to the level of the Ajnani and temporarily accepts Anatma, and thereafterwards talks about Atma Anatma.